High-speed dilemma. The express usually has priority over any passenger trains on the island of Sodor, and has priority over freight, but not fast freight. One day, Wilbert from the Dean Forest Railway was finishing shunting up the coaches for Gordon's Express. He was gonna have a drink and head to the sheds to rest. Well, hello there, Arthur. What are you doing? Talking with this mountain engine. He's from the Coldy Fell. Hi, I'm Coldy. Well, I work at the Coldy Fell Railway, in case you didn't know. Interesting. You might have to tell us some stories about them. Oh, yes, he was telling me about one story, how their number one engine fell down the mountain, thankfully without its coach. Anyways, what are you doing now? I was gonna sit in the shed, but yeah, I guess I could listen to your stories. All of a sudden, they heard a loud whistle. It was Gordon. A long run to stretch my wheels. Finally, something that's going to fulfill my purpose. He was waiting for everyone to get on the express. Soon the guard blew his whistle, and Gordon slowly pulled away. Soon, it didn't take long for Gordon to leave the yard at an astounding pace. He thundered through other engines. Then he attacked his hill at very high speeds. Then he thundered down his hill with fast pace. Soon Gordon got to the other end of the island. Just on time, said Gordon. Well, I need to go find a water tank or something. Now, Gordon is an old engine, but he thinks he's not as old. He's around 85 years old. And because of the express getting heavier and the mainland needing more engines, and wanted more engines to meet to the new timetable, he couldn't keep doing this. Last time he was pulling the express, he almost blew his boiler off. Thankfully, his crew realized the high pressure and slammed on his brakes. But on the run back, Gordon would soon learn his lesson. He buffered up to the coaches and waited for the guard to blow his whistle. Where is that guard? Be patient, Gordon. You only just backed onto the train, said his driver. Another 5 minutes. They waited for the guard for another 5 minutes. We're about to be late. It's fine. We were here early. Pretty much 10-15 minutes early. Whatever, said Gordon. Another 5 minutes passed. Where is that guard? We're actually going to be late. Relax, said Gordon's crew. Then it happened. Gordon was gonna be late. Where is that guard? We're about to be 17 minutes late. I don't know, says the driver. Soon he saw a man run to the brake coach, sandwich in hand. Great. He had to go get his lunch. Then he blew his whistle. Gordon tried to make up for lost time, but he accelerated so fast his wheels started to slip. Come on! Then Gordon's crew shut off steam. What's that for? You can't speed up. Alright, said Gordon. Soon He slowly pulled out of the station. Soon, Gordon was determined to make up for lost time. He thundered over the points and rocketed through tunnels. That was until trouble appeared. Oliver was leaving with a goods train. This train actually had priority over Gordon's Express as it was essential. Same thing with Boker's train. It was also essential. To make matters worse, Murdoch was pulling a fast freight from the other railway. The plan was to have Oliver go into the yard and wait so Boca could go on the siding on the main, so he can wait for Gordon to pass through. Then Murdoch would come onto this siding, the same siding as Boco. But that didn't happen. Boco moved and it happened. The points walked against him, causing his train to derail. Meanwhile, Murdoch was speeding with his heavy goods train and had no idea about the danger. And to make matters worse, Oliver wasn't fully put into the yard. Murdoch saw this and tried to slam on his brakes, but the weight of the train wouldn't let him. Soon, there was a huge crash. The rest of the train smashed into each other. Oliver looked in behind and shocked. "My train! Toad, are you okay?" But there was no response. Then to make matters worse, Gordon slammed into the wreck. After that, the signalman saw what happened and the whole catastrophe. "Hurry, we need ambulance. We need the breakdown gain. ASAP," he screamed. Arthur was puffing down with his branch line train with the fat controller and he got stopped. Arthur stopped so suddenly that the passengers jolted out of their seats. Dapper had soon stepped out of the coach. "Arthur, what in God's name happened?" "I don't know, sir, but I saw the wreck and that's why I jolted." "What? Well, Topham, is everything alright?" Soon he saw the catastrophe. "Where's Rocky and the breakdown gain?" said the fat controller. "I don't know," said Arthur, assuming that they're probably here or on their way. And he was right. Rocky was out clearing up the mess. Meanwhile, back at the sheds, all the engines that were in the wreck were brought back to the sheds to be repaired. Gordon was cross on the other hand. Who caused it?" Gordon screamed. "Relax, Gordon," said Bucko. Relax. We don't know how many people may have been killed on the express. You don't know if your crew could have been killed. So what? You don't care for your crew? This is what I expect from a dirty diesel. Honestly, can I get some peace and quiet?" said Murdoch. "Yes, indeed, Gordon. Why haven't you just because you're the primary express engine here doesn't mean you can boast about it. You're 85 years old and you haven't to learn a single thing. I have." "Well, to be right, I agree with Mr. Oliver." "What do you have anything to say about it? You're just a pathetic brake van." "That is enough," said the fat controller. "Sir, what are you doing here?" I was going to ask the same thing. Why should I be here? You're lucky the insurance was able to cover almost 50% of the accident. To be honest, sir, that's not much, said Boko. Yes, indeed. Why else do you think why else do you think I brought these American engines here? They're going to help us with the extension project, and now I can't have that. Now that's going to be delayed. To be honest, I can't believe this, but Gordon, you're going to be retired from the Express. But sir, no buts. Well, maybe that's too harsh. Gordon, you're being taken off permanent express duty until your tender is repaired. And you in general. Oh, said Gordon. As for Boko and Murdoch, the accident wasn't on you. The accident was on the signal man. What about us? Said Toad and Oliver. You two are not at fault neither. Like I said, it was on the signal man for not paying attention. You should be lucky. Sir, may I interrupt? How many casualties? Gordon said. What? I said, how many casualties? Gordon, you're being taken off of passenger express duty for a while. But sir, how come? Everyone in the first and second coach were dead. Everyone in the back were injured severely. And what about my crew? Your fireman is paralyzed and your driver, it's not looking too good for him. Now, if you mind, I need to go make arrangements with lawyers. You'll be lucky if the press doesn't hear about it. And luckily, the press didn't even hear about this. Believe it or not, the press didn't hear about this. I'm not too sure about everyone on Sodor. I can't remember the days that began. I must go. I have a good string to pull. Oh my god. Can't wait to get off this ship. Why is the negative vibes? Oh, I don't know how long I can take it. Take it? In case you haven't realized, you're not the one stuck down here. Or on the sides. Yeah, because someone wanted to get in the ship first instead of being positioned properly. Oh wait, it's not my fault. I was designed to pull heavy freight. Why else do you think I've been called the big boy? Just shut up.